10 years ago, on the eve of his 18th birthday, my brother Lloyd was beaten to death in a random, unprovoked act of violence. Lloyd's young life was taken unnecessarily. The impact that this had on myself, my family, and an entire community was both shocking and devastating. I vowed to try and do something in Lloyd's memory, to try and do something that is positive, to try and prevent what happened to him from happening to other young people. And so I started the charity Stand Against Violence. Stand Against Violence focuses on reducing violence through education. We run workshops in schools and colleges and work with local communities in order to try and raise awareness of the consequences of violence. We want young people to decide for themselves that violence is both undesirable and unnecessary. There are 1.9 million incidences of violence in England and Wales each year. Each one has the potential to change lives. The cost to the health service and policing is a staggering £16 billion. But you can't put a price on the lives of those lost or the families and communities devastated by the impact of violence. This October, we are planning to do something unique. We are going to hold a one-day conference in the South West to engage with key personnel in the sectors of health, criminal justice and education, so that we can get these organisations to work together to share knowledge, information and try and implement some real change when it comes to violence prevention. For example, A&E sharing their violence data with police and other agencies. This will help them to implement targeted violence prevention and reduce violence on the streets. Schools incorporating prevention education into their timetables so that we can not only protect the safety of young people, but we can also try and encourage some generational change. I'm asking for help in two ways. Firstly, and most importantly, we need funding. We've done a great deal to try and raise funds for this conference already, but we're still in need of more. I'm hoping that we can raise £2,000 from this appeal. We already have a confirmed panel of expert speakers, as well as commitment and support from sector professionals. We also have the support from the University of the West of England and the College of Emergency Medicine. We are nearly there, but not quite, and we need your help. You can donate in the following ways. Secondly, we want to hear from you. If you've got any questions that you want to put to these people, or if you've got any stories or photos that you want to share, then please get in touch. Violence is not just statistics and numbers on a page. Violence is personal. Violence destroys lives, friends, families, whole communities. And so it's important that we show these leaders that violence does have a massive impact and that there are people behind these numbers. We need them to understand that Lloyd's story could easily be their story and that they need to make violence prevention their personal and professional priority. Sadly, this comes too late for Lloyd, but I hope that we can do something to prevent other young people from losing their lives to violence and from other families and communities being devastated by the consequences. Our conference could be the start of some large-scale positive change. Please help us if you can. Thank you.